Hi everybody, welcome to Marianne's Mystic Mansions. I'm Marianne. I love that you are here stopping by my channel today and every day. I am here every day and I welcome newcomers always, of course, and returning. You know I love you coming back. I love your comments, I love your likes, and I love you to subscribe. I'm on a campaign right now. We've got March and we're starting this incredible new energy with a lot of newness coming in. And that's one of my goals, is to continue to get subscribers, and that allows you to push the notification bell and it shows when my videos are uploaded, so it's kind of worth the time. It doesn't take long. I've subscribed to so many different YouTube channels for people that are inspirational to me and that I tend to keep growing and learning from, or they just give me that good feeling. So that's what I would love for you and myself. So we do have our daily I Ching coin messages, and this is Monday, the March 2nd, 2020. So I will be doing the overall tarot energy reading, which is general, but it's still very, very important. And that'll be from today, Monday through Sunday, the 8th. And so let's get this party started. We have today, with the moving I Ching coins, we have two moving numbers. And so the first, I've already tossed the coins and created the hexagram for time-saving factors. But we have the first card being I. So we didn't have this that long ago, and the number is 27. And the title is Nourishment. I like the term nourishment. Somehow it just kind of really feels like a good resonating title. The above part of the hexagram is Ken, mountain arresting progress, and below part of the hexagram is Chen, thunder movement. So the moving hexagram messages are: I indicates that with firm correctness, there will be good fortune. We must look at what we are seeking to nourish, and by the exercising of our thoughts, seek the proper alignment. I like that. Now, nourishment, of course, you think of food, and that's important. That's hugely important, what we're putting in our bodies, because it affects us. Well, they keep finding out just how much it really does affect us. And I've always believed that. And so there's a form of nourishment. There's other nourishments too. So you can go deeper than just the actual words, because it has metaphorical meanings behind these messages, which I love. It gives us some, little food for thought there. So the first moving number, in addition to the overall message, within the message, is 6 in the second position. One looking downwards for nourishment or seeking it from the height above is contrary to what is proper and leads to evil. So one looking downwards for nourishment or seeking it from height above. All right, so we just need to stay that middle ground, right? And just kind of focus right what's right in front of us, perhaps. That's kind of what I felt from that right away. I always like to put a little bit of my own insight, but you take this any way you need to, and that's what's most important. And so the 6 in the fourth position, looking downward with a tiger's unwavering glare for the power to nourish, good fortune. Power to nourish, man. I'm going to tell you, this is honestly true. I do ask a separate question. I hold an incredible, beautiful energy for the overall message to all of my viewers. I do ask a separate question on the side. I invite everybody to ask their own little question or big question, whatever it may be, to see if it resonates, because some days it's definitely going to. And my question, or not question, I'm sorry, it wasn't my question. My conversation with one of my clients today was about nourishment, what I want to eat to actually make sure that I've got enough strength and continue to have that for what I do in my life until I'm not able to. So it definitely was brought up for me earlier today. So this is what I mean. There's this kind of incredible synchronicity that happens with this oracle of the I Ching coins. I love them, and I hope that happens for you as well. So the moving hexagram becomes the non-moving, and that is Kui. And it is number 38, and that is called Disunion. And the above part of the hexagram is Li, fire, brightness, and beauty. And the below part of the hexagram is Tui, lake, marsh, and joyful. So the final messages from the I Ching coin today. Kui indicates that in small matters there will still be good success. The superior man is in accordance with this, where there is a general agreement, yet admits diversity. I'm going to read that one more time. Kui indicates that in small matters there will still be good success. The superior man, in accordance with this, where there is a general agreement, yet admits diversity. That's something to think about. You know, I get it. I mean, you can have agreements and still not feel 100% on board with it. But that's just going with your gut, knowing, you know, what to say, what not to say, I would say. So those are overall messages for the I Ching coin. Now we're going to get to the overall general tarot under the 5 major categories, which I do every week. And I'm going to shuffle. Today we're going to use our Art Nouveau tarot. I love it. They're gold, they're sparkly, they're kind of invigorating as far as I'm concerned. And I like to share these with you, usually once a week at least, maybe more. But they were a gift from me more recently, so I definitely like to put as much energy into these and get these really feeling good. Now that's the popper, there's 2. So the first one will be the overall general energy for the week. The second one then is the possible obstacles. And I'll turn them over and show you, of course, as we go along, and I describe and explain what the messages are from the cards. I hope you're having a great day. It is gorgeous out. I know we need rain. I know that. And yet I cannot help but just revel in this incredible weather because it's like spring, you know, and it feels good. It was a little cooler, but it's warm, and I just feel really grateful for it. So we got some powerful things coming up. So we'll see if the cards pick up on that, because energy-wise, with the full moon coming up, that's always an emotional time, you know, I would say for sure. And that doesn't have to be bad, but I think our emotions they come to the surface more. The fullness of the moon and the light brings things to the forefront. And depending on so many variables, it is going to be a full moon in Virgo, and that is an earth quality sign, and it's also notoriously known for health, well-being, and healing. So I'm feeling like if there's some kind of an ailment or something you've been going through, that's going to end that, which has got to feel good, right? And that could be on so many levels as far as health and, you know, severe to non-severe. I like that, and put that in your energy and recognize that for the weekend, and maybe sit with that and see if you can help to even manifest a healing for yourself that's even more powerful with that hope from the moon. Not getting a shooter here, so. And then we have our notorious last 2, which the first one being on regards to love, and the second one being, and last, I should say, the 5th and final, would be in regards to our finances. Let's see what we have this week. I always get excited. So the first card, like I said, overall general energy for us. Oh, yes, thank you. We have the 9 of Cups. That is wish fulfillment. And, you know, it can be any wish you want. I mean, there's so many. You've got 9 cups. The 10 is the second and most, you know. That's the family and the home and everything. This is the wish fulfillment, things that you've absolutely been wanting, and whatever that may be to you. It apparently is going to be very, very fruitful and very possibly happening for you this week. So what a great general overall feeling that is. And with the cups, they are representative of the water signs, which are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And we're in Pisces sun season. So thank you, Pisces, for even bringing out more good stuff for us, because Pisces is a beautiful, giving, nurturing, sensitive, creative, imaginative, beautiful sign. So we're getting that effects already, what with it being in Pisces season, but to have the cups like predominant like that and the 9 of Cups, I love it. I'm going to go with that. So that's for all of us, the 9 of Cups. So overall, now possible obstacles, and I say that because sometimes the cards, They don't have to be an obstacle, but this happens to be, for our overall energy tarot of the week under obstacles, is the Temperance. I mean, Temperance is a beautiful major arcana card. It's got a lot of power behind that, but really what it's saying, if there's any obstacle at all, it's just reminding you to stay as equal as you can, you know, yeah, I mean, temperate on all levels, whether it be emotional or physical, or how you're eating, how much you're eating, what you're spending, how little you're spending. Keep that as much in balance as possible, because that's going to bring you a lot more clarity and a lot more peacefulness. And, you know, we're still in Mercury retrograde, so patience is huge. It comes with temperance, of course, as well. And, you know, Temperance is generally denotes the sign of Sagittarius, its ruler, or its card, main card. So, yeah, just so it doesn't have to be an obstacle, like I said. Just make sure that you're feeling grounded and more balanced, and that'll be super helpful. And even in your finances, just like what you're spending and whatnot, because you've got those cups, and boy, things are going to be super for us if we allow that in. So that's really beautiful. Like I said, the next one will be under the category of health. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is an earth sign. This is an earth quality. This is the Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorns of the world. We have Mars in Taurus right now. We have, or it's going to be by tomorrow. Maybe I'm mistaken. I apologize. I think it's been in Capricorn, and it's also an earth sign, and it's going to be going into Taurus, I believe, tomorrow, March 3rd. So we have to, it's about working towards our goals and doing very, very efficiently at that and successfully at that. And the goal being health. So working towards making sure that we're doing what we can to be in optimal health, whatever that may be for you. Is it cutting back on your schedule? Is it maybe just eliminating certain persons or circumstances that you know add more stress to your life? That's not healthy for you. You're in control of that. Of course, we all are always in control of all of our choices for the most part, even when we don't believe it, we really are. And so, I mean, sometimes in our partnerships, we definitely want to have, you know, an agreement there. But let's say by yourself, you're responsible, I would say, more than ever. And then even with a partnership, just getting together and as a grounded, beautiful earth quality energy, making sure that you're being very aware of what it is you need to do to stay in the top of your game and on top of your health. Once again, the Virgo moon being an earth sign, very predominant about the healing, as I mentioned, the body, mind, and soul. I like how that all ties in, and I think it's fabulous, and it's just a heads up to remind us of how we can do things and wash our hands and all the variables you've been hearing, especially lately. Try not to get run down. Those are the times that I think people tend to get infected by things, when they're just like, they're run down, and it'll get you faster than anything. So that's just a really cool thing to remember and to know. And interesting that, you know, you've got this man, he's working hard, he's doing good, he's got those 8 pentacles, he's reaching financial security and so forth. And in the very background, you see a castle, because that's where he's heading. That's where that's about. It is not too distant future. Excuse me, I'm about to sneeze, it feels like. Maybe not. Talking about health. Woo! Excuse me. Yeah, I'm fine. Probably a little too empathetic there. I'm not sure. Anyway, so the next card. Oh, please. Whew, in the past, it's been kind of funny. The next card is about love. I'd like to see what the overall energy is for that. Oh, what do you know? Hallelujah. This is one of the times out of the 2 months or so I've been doing the weekly where the love card seems to always fall or reads in the category of the finances and vice versa. So, or vice versa. We have the Eight of Cups. And the cups generally denote emotion, and well, they're emotion, they're water. I mean, we're filled with water in our bodies, and the tides the moon controls the tides, the moon controls our emotions. It's all very, very synchronistic. And really what we're seeing here with love is I would, right off the bat, just this very strong feeling of loving ourselves enough to know what we need to let go of. And I don't even see that as being like, oh, no, this is something you actually want to have happen because you want to be freed of any kind of burden anymore. I mean, that's something that I think more and more people I speak to in person and I read for, you need to cut that out so that you can be the optimal self. You can allow yourself to love better. And you'll know exactly what that is. And basically the cups behind this person walking away are the ones, he's had emotional ties with people in the past, friends, maybe they've passed on, whatever the case may be. This person is moving to better times and wants to let go and completely disengage and purge that part that does not serve his highest good. So I love that for love. I really do. And it'll always be better when you've released things that are still in your energy that aren't actually helping any kind of a situation. So that's a love energy for the week that I actually really like. And the strength of the red, beautiful, cape, the power with the wands, so that's the fires there along with the cups. And then you've got the moon and the moon full. So, I mean, this is very indicative, like I said, because of emotions and what the moon brings to us and makes us really feel, brings to the forefront. So, yeah, I love that for the love. I hope you do too. So we've got 3 cups and 1 pentacle so far. It's an emotional week. And I like emotion. I don't like feeling void of emotion, And then the financial card is the 6 of Swords, which, okay, so always, this denotes, well, they're air quality. The swords are air quality, and they're very much about the mind and the thinking and the clarity and the logical aspects of life, as far as brains and how we think things through. And the signs that are air quality would be Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. However, the whole point of this card, as far as finances, is that you're moving away from difficult times. You see some rough waters right in front of the boat, but the boat is facing the other direction. Mild waters, beautiful land, and better times. So if there was some, a little bit of strife or overthinking on financial lands because of taxes and what have you, this is topical for that time, so I'm bringing that up. I think it's very appropriate. Let that go. Those are thoughts. We can make ourselves sick over that. The times are getting better. It's the slowdown that's happened with the retrograde, because it has, in February and now through, the 9th, so next Monday. It's going forward, and we'll feel shadowy things, but you'll notice the energy. I wouldn't go full tilt on that day of the 9th. That's not usually an appropriate thing to do 1 or 2 days before and after retrograde starts and finishes. But this is a beautiful, positive energy to be holding as far as your finances and knowing that things are going to be getting a lot better. So fantastic. I love this reading. Oh my gosh. And we've got mostly emotional cards. 9 of Cups for just overall general for the week. Wishes fulfilled. And the possible obstacles, once again, the cup, but also just measuring the cup so that they're equal in temperance and balanced. So above, below, as far as overall possible obstacles. And then, of course, the health. Working towards really caring and perfecting, even though perfection is state of mind. Just knowing that you can work at your own well-being every single day in any way you see fit. Anything small can make a huge difference, and that's what that's about. So I love that. And then of course love the 8 of Cups. Letting go of things you don't need to, so you can be the better, fuller person for yourself and someone else if that's what you want. And then last but not least, finances, getting better. Moving away from the bad times, little hard times, little hardships. There's always that, you know, dips and valleys and coming back up. So that's what we're heading towards now. Yay, with the new spring coming. And then, oh my gosh, on the 8th, I'll bring it up again. The 8th, of course, is the time change. You'll have longer days. I instantly feel more energy and more, I don't know, innovation, just ideas and things come up. And it's a happier, perkier time. So those are the overall energies for this whole week for all of you. And finishing off, I will do our Super Attractor manifestation card because I absolutely love them. And I really want to hear from you and let me know how that's going for you. If we work together with this, the power seems to be even stronger. And the desire to... They're way over there, 1 second. That was interesting. To manifest what we need and want through the feeling, the good feeling. Oh, I'm definitely reading this one. Oh man, I don't remember when we've had this, but it's so vibrant and beautiful. So I can do less and attract more. Oh, isn't that an amazing thought process? I absolutely love that. I don't mind doing stuff. I have to read this next one too. They both fell out. I don't think we've had either one of these. I'm so happy right now. I can do less and attract more. And this one, out of all, you know, like I said, sometimes we're still going to be, I don't even understand. This is unbelievable. These 3 are, never have gotten these. Believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming, even when I can't yet see the result. That's what I mean. If we hold these beliefs and these thoughts as opposed to ones that we grew up with that were absolutely not helping us, it's going to change everything. It just is. I'm so excited those fell way over there that I could pick them up and share those with you. Let's do this, folks. Be with me. Let's see how this takes and where this takes us, because I've had some really wonderful things happening for myself, and I pray that's happening for you too. I don't know. This is something that we'll read another time, and I might just read that for you tomorrow and keep it on top. I love it. Have a beautiful week. Go with these energies. See if they come up. Let me know. Just be well. Take great care of yourselves. That's what matters more than anything. I definitely appreciate you being here once again. And until next time, take care. Bye for now.